I'll speak to you today. I'll speak to people who have enough wealth with them. How to spend their wealth in a most profitable manner for strengthening Dharma, Sanatan Dharma in particular. At the moment, what they do is go to some temple and give, say, 5 crores, 10 crores, or 2 crores, or 1 crore, 50 lakhs to the temple priests. That'll do something for the temple you do. But he doesn't know, he's not sure how much of money really went into philanthropy and charity. And sometimes you'll find that such people, I have seen such people coming to Ayodhya, Vrindavan, etc., and giving a car worth rupees 50 lakhs or 1 crore or 2 crores to a saint. What is the purpose of giving it to saints? Saints are not the people who would really love to travel in expensive cars if they are really saints. But even the saints cannot refuse taking from gifts from the followers. They think that Shraddha se de raha hai, le lo bhai, take it. He has a lot of reverence. But they don't make use of it. So the best thing to do is to do something that is going to help Hinduism in a really solid way. What is that? And that will earn you greater punya than anything else. You know, Hinduism's main weakness is spiritual illiteracy, lack of basic knowledge of the faith. That is primarily because of the government's casual attitude in not bringing the religious education like Britain to the school textbooks of all faiths, not only Hinduism, of all faiths, the basic facts about them. So, but we can't leave everything to the government. If they don't do, shall we not do ourselves? So I'm addressing this particular thing to the rich of the country at all levels, middle level, high level, even a small level. You see, the temple is a very key place in any faith. A temple is called a mosque, synagogue, a church. All are temples of some kind. Ours is mandir. So if they are strengthened constructively, they will be changing the society much sooner than otherwise. Government alone can't do it. But you'll find that 40% of the temples are without a priest. In the rural areas especially, the temples are in a very bad shape. Because 3 generations back, somebody built the temple with great reverence. They even give usually 5 acres of land for maintenance of the temple and for the salary of the purohit, the priest. But in course of time, the land was captured by the progeny of the same people who established the temple, and now they are using the land for their personal purposes, not for the temple. And temple, because of which they can't pay salary to somebody who will become the priest. And in any case, priests are not available. Somebody who wraps up a saffron cloth around his waist and then says that he's a priest is not a priest really. He should be well trained, which is not to be found in India in many places, most places. Therefore, one great thing you can do if you have money is that instead of pumping it into temples unnecessarily, big temples where everybody is coming and pouring out their, so giving money to them, and all other temples starving. You should adopt a village temple, suburban temple, which is not looked after well. Take it on lease from them, 50 years lease or 100 years lease. Make it your property, no problem. And then maintain the temple. Basic things you must be there. Water must be there. Protection must be there. Cleanliness must be there. Fans should be there. Light should be there. And then above all, a good priest should be there. And pay him the right salary, 30,000, at least 30,000 rupees a month. Below that today, no one can survive, I tell you. Whatever else dakshina he gets, that is above these things, then only they can survive and make his family survive also. So 30,000 at least to the priest, and then ensure that from the temple, and you entrust the priest with the job of ensuring that one copy of the Bhagavad Gita, one copy of the Ramayana, Ramcharitmanas preferably, abridged edition, which removes all those portions which are causing controversy, and ask him to ensure that every person in the village, every house in the village who is a Hindu gets it. As to which edition, we can give you an edition which is not promoting any sect. Usually, take care that the editions of the Bhagavad Gita, whatever they call it, Yatharup or Yathartha Gita, etc., they are promoting some sects. It should not be like that, It should be a neutral edition. We can give you a neutral edition. You can get it reviewed by anybody. Nobody will say it is sectarian. So, if you adopt a full village, how many houses will be there? But if you have more money, adopt a block. If you have even more money, adopt a district. More money, adopt a full state. And you can take care of large cities also. There are industries who can easily do it. There are in all 23 crore Hindu homes in India. So we can give you the data as to how many Hindu homes are there. And the postal department says, I have talked to them, and they say that there are 2 lakh postmen in the country, and even if they deliver one copy to one house at their postal address, the expenditure is nominal. I think it will come to around 3 to 4 rupees per delivery. And there will be also the proof of delivery. But that is important. Otherwise, how do you know they got it or not? The postal department is there for that. India Post is there. And there are many other ways, but you need not go for India Post. If you adopt the temples, the Pujari will ensure with proof that it reaches every Hindu home. So that will be a great punya for you. And God will be truly happy, because this is the greatest problem of the Hindus. They don't know anything about their scriptures. In 99% of Hindu homes, there's no scripture, no Gita, no Ramayana, nothing. That is why they are getting defeated everywhere in the world, because they don't know about their faith. So how do they defend themselves? They are just for namesake Hindus. Dashara and Diwali they celebrate. They know nothing more than that. And if they at all know anything, this is through the Pandits who don't know anything. So it's all hodgepodge. So if you adopt a temple, adopt a village, adopt a town, whatever you can, adopt a block, and then ensure that the Bhagavad Gita reaches every home in that block or village or city or state, then your money has really touched God's heart. So try to touch God's heart. Don't throw away your money just to make yourself believe that you've done something good. And there are many more ways to spend money in a profitable way for God's work, for getting good punya. And that we can gradually tell you. But begin with this. At least adopt one temple. At least adopt one village. And ensure that the Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana reach every home. Then you will see Hindu resurgence. And you see the country changing. Because if Hindus, if they are turned into real Hindus, they will not harm anybody. They have always welcomed all kinds of people from across the world, all refugees. And you can see what has happened to the Hindus today. They are defending their own lives. This they should not do again. But at the same time, they should empower themselves to fight all kinds of soft or hard invasions. Hari Sharanam.